If you're posting consistently and still not growing, it's not your content, it's your strategy. Today, I'm exposing the 3 Instagram growth methods creators are quietly using just to explode their audience, and nobody is talking about them. These are the exact principles that have shaped my own growth, and once you understand them, everything about your content strategy becomes clearer. Let's start with collaborations, because this is easily the most effective and fastest way to grow organically. A good collaboration exposes you to a new audience, but more importantly, it introduces you through someone they already trust. Trust transfers. That's why collabs work so well. But collaborations only work when they feel natural and when your audiences actually make sense together. If your niche is luxury travel and you randomly collaborate with a fitness meme page, nobody gains anything from that partnership. Instead, look for creators whose audiences share similar interests or lifestyles. The content doesn't have to be identical, but the people watching should have something in common. That's when a collaboration feels seamless. There are so many ways to collaborate. You can grab coffee together and share each other on stories, film a photo shoot, record a reel series, do a joint live, or even take a small trip together. The format doesn't matter as much as the intention behind it. The biggest mistake creators make is doing shallow shoutouts that lack context. Go follow this person means nothing without a reason. What actually works is storytelling. For example, if you're a travel creator collaborating with a skincare creator, you could spend a few days talking about how constant flights damage your skin and what you've been researching to fix it. When you finally introduce the skincare creator, it feels natural. Your audience has been following the buildup, and on her side, she might be planning a trip, asking her audience for destination ideas, and mentioning that she got amazing tips from you. That's a collaboration that feels earned. Also, please don't message a creator 10 times your size and ask for a collab with nothing to offer. Value is not only follower count, but you do need to offer something meaningful. Maybe you're great at editing. Maybe you can take photos. Maybe you have expertise they need. Start with creators around your size and build upward as your brand grows. Now let's talk about the kind of content that gets shared, because shares are one of the biggest indicators that Instagram uses to decide whether to push your content further. If your content naturally triggers people to send it to friends, your reach grows exponentially. But what exactly makes something shareable? Marketing professor Jonah Berger breaks this down into psychological triggers. The first is social currency. People share things that make them look good, smart, thoughtful, trendy, helpful. If you post a list like 10 women-owned local businesses to support, people share it because it makes them look intentional and socially aware. The second trigger is emotion. We share things that make us feel something strong: joy, awe, inspiration, surprise, even anger. Sadness, however, rarely spreads because people don't want to share something that brings others down. So think about what emotion your content creates. Awe-inspiring landscapes, emotional travel stories, inspiring transformations. Those get shared. The third trigger is practical value. If your content genuinely helps someone, they will want to share it. My most viral TikTok was literally a list of travel hacks to save money on flights. It was shared over 100,000 times because people wanted their friends to benefit from it too. Practical value can be as simple as showing how you captured a creative photo, recommending hidden gems in a city, or sharing a useful travel tip. The fourth trigger is storytelling. Humans are wired to share stories, not facts. A great example is Brooke from World of Wanderlust. She started telling the real stories behind her old travel photos, heartbreaks, personal moments, things she never talked about publicly. Her storytelling spread so widely that publishers approached her to turn those captions into a book. You don't need to write a novel, but adding real storytelling makes your content memorable and worth sharing. Now let's move into feature accounts. Feature accounts are pages that repost curated content from creators. Pages like Beautiful Destinations, She Is Not Lost, Dame Traveler, and many others, depending on your niche. Years ago, getting featured on one of these accounts could bring thousands of new followers overnight. Today, the impact is smaller, but still valuable. A single feature might bring in 20, 50, or even a couple hundred new followers, which is incredibly helpful if you're early in your growth journey. The key is choosing the right accounts. Look at their engagement, their aesthetic, and the type of content they repost. Most feature accounts tell you exactly how to submit. Tag them, use their hashtag, or follow their specific guidelines. But be strategic. If a page only posts landscape shots, don't tag them in a pool selfie. Your content needs to match their style, or they'll simply skip over it. Go a step further and actually engage with the feature accounts you want to be reposted by. Reply to their stories, leave thoughtful comments, and show up consistently. Networking plays a massive role in this industry, and relationships absolutely help. When you combine these three strategies, authentic collaborations, shared trigger content, and smart use of feature accounts, you unlock a growth system that doesn't rely on luck. You're creating content that people want to share, that communities want to talk about, and that larger pages want to repost. And that's how you grow sustainably. If this video helped you rethink your Instagram strategy, make sure you hit subscribe, drop a like, and comment your niche below. And if you know even one creator who's stuck or struggling to grow, send this video to them. I'll see you in the next video.